Technical difficulties abound. Alright, this should be fine. Okay. My mic audio should be good. There we go, there we go. A little louder, a little louder. There we go. Okay.
Let's do it.
We could use the chariot.
Yo. Let's go. Yeah. Nah. Come on, man.
Hello, hello.
Hey. I see.
I'm hoping you can hear me and that my luck is better than before. I turned it down because I wasn't sure if it was going to be too high or not. This should be much better. I haven't turned on my Elgato in a very long time, so... That should be a bit better. Figured I'd do a little comfort gaming tonight. Because Final Fantasy Tactics was stressing me out. This is what I've been doing in my spare time on my own, trying to do a 100% run of this game.
Well,
Ooh.
all right.
Oh, were you just not even in my party anymore?
All right then, let's go.
Yeah, you can get a little taste of it. See
See
what
ya.
it's like. It's an interesting game. It's very stylish. I've already beaten it once, but as I said, now I'm trying to do a run where I get like all of the social links, like the character stuff maxed out. Plus, it's the updated version, so there's a whole extra section of the game at the end. Hello! What's going on? It is all good.
Ah, you're back.
It is the internet.
Hey, hey!
Hello, friendos. Narcotics? I can't believe I got that in the first try. Usually I have to cheat at these crossword puzzles.
All
Don't do
right.
drugs.
I see. Nice.
So yeah, basically you fight yourself, but then you also collect monsters as you go. No, not thank God for drugs. It's not cool in this chat. But yeah, Key, so you fight monsters and then you get them to join you. So this, fair. So this whole game is about micromanaging. So you have a set time limit where you do certain things day by day, and you want to become friends with other people and raise your social stats and your social skill and become friends with all these people, because it makes going into dungeons a lot easier. Because it gives you special abilities and stuff like that the closer you get to people. So it's as much a social simulator as it's a, you know, JRPG, like a role-playing game. So it's Pokemon social simulator and a very dark role-playing game. with some of the most amazing video game music I've ever heard. So it's very easy to get overwhelmed a little bit, but if you know what you're doing, it's easy to know what you want out of the game. So I usually play a first run without any knowledge. Oh, for sure. And then I play a second run to try to get everything in one run. Everyone wants to talk to me. Because that's the cat in my bag. He turns into a mascot cat when we're in dungeons.
I have something.
There he is. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, you can easily. Like I said, it's very constrained. Each of the games they play out over a calendar year, and you have like things you have to do per day. You have like time limits on when you have to get things done. But it's just so involved that there's just so much to do. You get so engrossed in these characters and their like lives and their backstories. But it's like, it's now become one of my favorite game series out there. I'm going to play billiards. That's what I'm going to do.
Hey, great.
Yes, that's what I wanted.
Hi.
What do you want to do?
I think Skyrim or Fallout are the only games I put 100 hours into before. The max in this I think I did was like 78. I go back and forth. Every couple of years I lose the endurance to play games, but then there's that time where I'm just like, let's do this. They're like watching Netflix shows to me at this point. Or if I'm going to spend the time like watching Netflix or reading a book, I can also spend the time devoted into a game. I've spent thousands of hours in reading. I can't believe you've spent that much time in Divinity Original Sin and you're still playing it with me again.
It was quite nice.
Yeah, Key and I are going on a very adventurous run. Because even though he spent that much time in Divinity Original Sin, he's never spent it with somebody who plays quite like I do. I've never heard somebody sigh as much as Key does during stream. That's also a lie. Well, okay, yes. There you go. That sounds about accurate. When I play one by myself on games, I'm like the pinnacle of morality. Like, I can't do anything wrong. But then when I play with other people, I'm like, well, let's make this interesting.
Hold on a moment.
Am I giving him my glasses? Nice.
Thank you.
I steal everything. No, he doesn't steal. But when a battle's done, as I'm getting, like, collecting my stuff together, I notice that everything's looted because he's already looted every corpse.
All right. I'll see you later.
He tries to play the moral high ground. But we've murdered 100 people and he doesn't even let their corpses cool. Jesus Christ, catchy. There are chapters independent of the original sin.
Come on, man.
He is the expert. And he tries to hold back because he's like, it's your adventure. And I'm like, no, if we're going to die or it's going to be stupid. Guide me. Guide me, senpai. Oh, maybe. Oh god, it's midterms. Or is this finals? No, this is final exams.
Ooh, we can do this.
I love Morgana, but Persona 4 has a significantly better mascot character. We're playing the first one right now. I want to go through the first and second one before Baldur's Gate comes out. Can you do more than 2
Now
players?
everyone.
I thought it was just co-op. Oh, interesting. That could cause even more chaos. Let's get through the first one first.
Ooh, we can do this. Ooh, we can do this.
And then we will go from there.
Let's get started.
I mean, Key, is 2-player easier? Because we're playing casual, and I feel like it's... I've made it chaos.
Ooh, we can do this.
What's the lone wolf butt?
Ooh, we can do this.
Ooh.
Nice.
My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything. I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there. Congrats on surviving finals.
Hello,
Today
hot
was the
doctor.
last day, right? Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment. Touché. Please, though, I've been looking forward to chatting with you. Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month. Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on. Well, I suppose that's actually accurate. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but they're trying their absolute hardest to meet those
Sounds like
expectations.
we're doing fine.
This person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
Why is he asking me these questions? I'd be disappointed.
Yep, that's right. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But
I think that
that's
game is
easier
designed
said
for
than done.
co-op.
This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a
Because the
person
only reason
has,
it's
just a bit of
frustrating is
influence
'cause
from
I tend to
peers can
misclick a
easily
lot.
mess with their heads every time I'm
Misclick.
confronted with such a situation. I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
Hi, me. I'm a summoner. I'm doing Geomancy and Pyromancer.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
This guy seems shady. He wasn't in the original one, and
Nothing
now
really
he
comes to
seems super
mind at the
shady.
moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive. Good point. You're right. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud.
You're shady as hell.
I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you, and enjoy your vacation.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
So, basic premise of Persona 5, at least. You are a bunch of high schoolers, like millennial high schoolers, who believe that the adults around you are corrupt. And you see the corruption in adults around you. So, you figure out and find out a way in which you can actually go in and change the hearts of these corrupt adults. So you start going into pretty much their souls and changing their hearts. And now the entire world is wondering whether or not what you're doing is ethical, and you're still dealing with the ethical fallout of it. Because the more hearts you change, the more in the public they are. So you're getting your name out there. So that psychologist is saying that maybe changing your heart just for the sake of changing it is a good thing. And he's like very new. It's very Death Note. But like every single one of you in this party has been pushed down by some adult above you who is trying to do something for their own gain. So think of it like American Horror Story, where they're all in the same shared universe, but they're all on their own. They make references to Persona 3, like 1, 2, and 3, and 4 in this one. In Persona 4, you actually could visit an area from Persona 3. But they don't really overlap. There are side games, like spin-off games, where they all do, that are considered canon. But in the main series, they all just kind of are original stories set in the same fictionalized version of Japan.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
That's me.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thieves' popularity. Ain't it amazing?
Kinda feels like our time's finally here.
I have even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up. The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
It does.
You sure are.
It
on
has
top of
romance
these kinds
options,
of things.
no gay romance options.
Now
But it
for
does
the
have
weather.
romance options. On is amazing. The series is getting a little better and a little closer to being gay friendly, but they still have their hiccups. But again, it's about high school kids in Japan, so it's still touchy subjects. There's not many even animes that deal with that yet, but they acknowledge it in really cool ways. They just haven't bit the bullet with a gay romance. Yes, that's the point of the Persona series, is they're always like high school kids who get caught up in these things that are way too big or existential for them. But it's also based on a much larger series called Shin Megami Tensei, which is much darker. But yeah, for them being high school students, like this deals with dark themes that you don't really see in high school anime and high school games. Well, I guess you do. I take that back.
I can feel it.
Let's go to bed.
Oh, it won't let me.
Let's do it.
Finals.
Let's go to bed.
Like, the fact that they're in high school is almost like window dressing to, like, the... Because he wants me to go to sleep and doesn't want me to have fun. Wasting a day.
Hey, it's me.
Morgana is Morgana, and there's actually a lot of topic and conversation where nobody knows if Morgana is a boy or a girl.
Come on, man. So, like... Yeah!
Morgana is also in love with An. And yes, her name is An, not Anne. I said that right.
Let's turn in for the night.
It's the Japanese pronunciation.
What's up?
Love you, Yusuke.
What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
I love this group of friends. They're just so
favor?
very different.
Sure, you need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now, and I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Yes!
Well, it's
They're gonna
really
get a
rough
Showtime move.
idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed
Yep.
than some rough idea?
Both of them are.
Well, I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
You also heard that right. His name is
Same here.
Jose.
It's so hot.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Yours. And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look. With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
A TV crew, huh?
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Ah, let's interview those three.
Hey, is she talking about us?
What the?
Yeah, what do we do?
That would just make us appear even more suspicious.
Yusuke,
They got us.
Oh, hell.
don't question your leader's
Hannah,
ideas.
Make some real cringy comments and I can't use any of the footage.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
I love you, Ryuji.
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Whew, that was too close.
That was truly cringeworthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Oh, right! My kebab! The lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Standing around in this
Yusuke is a starving artist who goes to school at another school than them and never has money, so he only goes to events if somebody's paying for him.
This morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
He's a man after my own
Even
heart.
still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
I really wanted a kebab.
At least we have shaved ice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait,
What?
was that what it was?
You don't know what you're talking
What do you mean
about, do you?
stadium?
The stadium. Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah, then come on, let's go.
It's also why I love this game. These characters all have like
So,
such huge
that's it?
personalities.
Barely even started?
We seem to be premature spectators.
I guess this is
This
what
isn't
people
there.
call jumping the gum.
Wrong.
Jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing to do here. You wanna go grab a bite somewhere?
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I
Honestly,
could order would be water and a hot towel.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa?
I love her. She's
Don't you
actually.
think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meat earlier.
Ain't you guys headed home? Huh? Oh, well, see you then.
Yes, catch you later.
No worries.
Senpai?
Chime in if you want.
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too?
She's also new to this
Same
version
here.
of the game, so I'm
I
fascinated
needed
by
to
her.
give myself a pep talk. Sometimes when things get me down, I come here.
She's
Although,
so sweet.
that doesn't really answer your question, does it? I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
Of course. Why are you crying? No! Kasumi.
That was delicious.
Your friends understand the cat too. Anyone who's been in the dungeons or in the people's hearts can understand the cat. Because reasons.
I'm always like this after a meet. In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
But nobody else can. All they hear is meowing.
Simply put, it was a disaster.
No, Kasumi!
I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
Probably more
I
effective.
think that's a big factor. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going. I have a younger sister.
Oh.
We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in
This
an
whole
accident.
game is like a critique
I
on
promised
millennial
her we'd
culture.
take the
It's
gold for our routines
insane
across
and
the
amazing.
world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of
And that's what's so
improvement
fascinating.
lately.
These games
I've
are
really been
rated
throwing
mature,
myself into
so they're for
practice.
adults, but they're about
But
high
I wonder
schoolers.
if even
So
that
it's
won't be enough.
It's a reflection of looking back into like high school life and looking into what goes on in the mind of teenagers and the psychology of it. Anyway, that was long-winded and a lot in one sentence. But these are, as I said, high school sims designed for adults to look back on. If that doesn't show that I have a love for this series and I've done my research. Anyway, yes, they are bored. That was the original question. It's not over yet.
Senpai, you're right. It's just getting started. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you?
I do this with Final Fantasy
Okay,
too, but I
no
like
more brooding. There are still more meets
try
left
to
this
keep
year.
calm.
I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can.
This series is just
Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit.
the series is incredibly intelligent, like more so than I think people
Well,
expected.
At least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
Anyway, back to my monotone voice.
Ah, you're back.
Excuse me?
What did you say?
Mission failed. You're not supposed to know where the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, man.
That's the picture you got of us, Ryuji?
Sorry.
just add this.
I like what I can like. What can I say? Everyone wants to talk to me today. Love, possibly. Let's go on.
Help her! Please! Help her! I don't care about the money or my social status, but please! I just need to tell her how I feel!
First of all, the kid in the corner with the anime shirt at the American Chick Flick is one of my favorite things in the world. I live in the bar. I live in the attic of the bar. Also, the kid next above Morgana's face, seeing it by himself. What a nerd. And pre-pandemic masks, yo. There's a lot to unpack in this picture. And my charm ranked up. Ladies man. The gayest ladies man, but ladies man.
All right.
Thank you, thank you. I wish that's how I ranked up in real life. Like, the more I streamed, it's just like, here's a rank. Pew!
Thanks!
Like, you're an introvert in real life, and then you have a social interaction, and it's like, you're no longer an introvert. Well, thanks, don't tell everybody, stats. Kasui! Jesus, you're actually kind of insane.
Hey!
Your stats will just show you how Texas you are. Yukatas. Alright. Yusuke. I don't have a yukata. Don't. You know I don't. I don't know how to respond to that. Actually, I screwed up. Nope. No, I screwed up. It's too busy talking. So we gotta watch that movie again. No, so I'm doing a 100% run. So I'm actually looking at a guide to make sure I 100% this game. Because I missed a segment that I should have done correctly. So I played Persona 4 and I played this one, and I played them blindly the first time. But there's just something fascinating about doing a 100% run of these games when you have a time constraint. So I'm playing them again, and I did 4 already. That was actually the first thing I streamed, majorly. It's picking the right answers at the right time and doing the right things at the right time so that you can... There are so many characters you can get social links with and do good things with and max them out that there's a way to do it in each game in one run so that you get all of them. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Nice. Which is how you found me. That'll be coming back, by the way, next week for Halloween. But as I said, since it's a social simulator, there's so much you can do that in your first run you play the way that you want to play and you get the things that you want to get. But you don't necessarily max everything out. So, what I'm trying to do is max out all of my confidants. Their highest rank is 10, so I want to max out all of them. And this is not even all of them yet. And I want to max out this too, because you don't get crazy overpowered, but it makes the game slicker and move better, and you get to see everyone's story in one run. So even the people you missed. I'd say I'm almost halfway at this point. But I don't know because this is... So that's part of it. So I will play the original game on its own. They usually release a second version with more story, more content, more characters in the second version, and that's the version I'll usually 100% run, so I'm not repeating the same things over and over again. But the 100% run is cool because it shows me stuff I didn't know the first time to make it easier the second time around. Need this.
Hi.
Because there's so much to do.
Man.
Oh, he hated that. But he got what he wanted. Yeah, there were a couple things I was supposed to do today that I didn't do. Yeah, this game has like thousands of decisions a day. So it's fun to play the first time the way that you want to play and that you think you would play, and then play the second time to get everyone's story.
Take a look around.
Also, these names are amazing. I am. I got things to do. I gotta be somewhere.
I'm so excited.
These are pretty cool.
Now I gotta hear about love possibly again.
Help her! Please! Help her! I don't care
I
about the
do-
money or my social
I do love the
status,
people in the
please.
theater with the
I
mask on.
just
This
need
came out
to
like
tell her
4
how I
years ago.
feel.
This is how people should be. You don't feel while wearing a mask. Anyway, that's my rant. Oh, for sure.
All right.
You spelled masks wrong. Alright. Back on track. Fair enough.
Thanks!
I get you, I'm teasing. Bless your heart.
Hey!
You're welcome, Key. I don't have a stupid yukata. I can't see without my glasses. See, Morgana's in love with.
Come to think of it,
It's their onomatopoeia for the, like, dinging of the cell phone. Beep, 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 beep.
Hey, hey!
Just like dogs in Japan apparently say "wan."
Right when we were just about to leave, too. Who is it?
I romanced on the first playthrough, but there's another girl who you haven't seen yet, who I'm about to romance, who plays shogi, and she's obnoxiously intense about it, and I love her. Oh, okay. No, the cat's got its own thing going on. Mishima, we're going to a
What could he
festival.
mean by an
No.
insane group? Let's think about this after we get back. We don't have much time, so let's get going. Damn, it's so hot.
Oh, nice
Holiday
touch having
means
the
it's
girl
as
in the
crowded out
yukata.
here as it is for morning rush hour. Wait, so all these people are going to the fireworks festival?
Yep.
Ugh, this should be fun.
Oh, it's so hot.
Ryuichi, do
Feel
you
like
not have a
I'm being
yukata?
baked.
Those girls are way too late.
It's only July.
It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
I don't got clothes like Yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
He looks like a
Welcome so
samurai.
back to me.
Oh, by the way, exams.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Shut up. We don't know that yet.
So Persona 4 is cool because it's in like rural town
Are you
Japan,
going to
so it
the
makes more
fireworks
sense.
festival?
Oh my god, her hair.
That's right.
Us too. Wanna go together?
Are we getting hit on?
Come on.
I ask that
Together.
question all the time,
Do you
Ryuji.
happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
Rude! No, we have friends.
We'll both apologize to the others later.
That's enough. You're disgracing your yukata. You should be more aware of your
You
womanhood.
see-
How could you?
Why don't you go after them then?
Oh.
So
Oh, you
those
two
are
are
the
so
kinds
pretty.
of girls you like, Ryuji.
Well, no, that's...
Aww.
You know,
Remnant.
Yusuke's such a pretty boy, but he is really missing out because of what he
This
says.
shows I'm gay because I love Makoto's yukata.
He's more likable since he stays true to his ideals. Definitely more than somebody I know.
That's exactly what I just said.
Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams. Oh?
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
Makoto is the school president, and An is
But,
half.
man, you both look amazing in
European?
yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
So she's a model. Ryuji is a punk who kicks someone, punches his coach.
Started already. I know.
Oh. They're also pretty looking, though.
Yeah?
Come on.
Looks like you need help.
Then why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
Look at that rich girl.
Yeah, we're just trying to get out of the rain, but look how crowded it is.
I guess everyone had the same idea. What's up?
I think I just saw someone I know.
You mean the girl in that black car?
Well, she's got a ride. Oh, time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
Oh yeah, Mona
It's
can
not
turn into a
possible in
bus.
the real world.
My feet hurt, it's cold, the festival's been canceled.
Morgana, you don't know that it's Mona yet.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame. Aren't heroes that lurk in the shadows boring? What are you, Moss? I want to change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework. Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kanashiro that easily.
The rain is letting up. Though it's regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Yeah, let's go home.
Yes, and that's the
So you
reference.
won't tell me, no matter what.
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
Totoro.
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
Huh? What's that supposed to...
Thanks for the drink.
Basically, the people's cognition,
Hey, we're not done here yet.
the people's hearts turn into the cognitions of themselves. there's an area where it's the whole city's cognitions coming together. And Morgana can turn into a talking van. And when they ask him why, he's like, I don't know. He was like, this city's cognition seems to have a thing about animals turning into buses.
It's nothing. It's past closing time. Clean up the place.
Alright, Sojiro.
Regrettably, the cause behind the recent psychotic breakdown incidents is still unknown. On to other news. The international hacktivist group Megid has released a
Oh,
statement
it's the
to the Phantom
Power
Thieves.
Rangers Featherman in this game. This girl's gross. She's got a lot of garbage in there.
These are the details of the message that are posted on Megid's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are the true executors of justice.
Phantom Thieves again?
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways. If you agree to a change of heart, we will accept you as our own. If you reject our offer, the hammer of justice will find you.
Justice, huh?
We are Megid. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this time?
Stupid Akechi.
I don't know the details, but there's no doubt that they were provoked by the Phantom Thieves. Whether it's a sense of rivalry or a simple attention grab, given the recent trends, I cannot say. Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Both Megid and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on. Phantom Thieves, huh? What in the world are they? You know about them? Can't you even take part in small talk? You should have more interest in what's going on with the world. Well, it's about time I go home. Make sure you lock the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge. Well, I guess it's fine. Just don't use too much of it.
It's possible that more people like these will continue to appear due to their influence.
I don't want to spoil
In that respect,
any plot in case
the
either of you want to
Phantom
play it.
Thieves face a very serious crime.
Basically, that guy is a friend of your family who is watching you because you got labeled a juvenile delinquent. So you have to stay with him for a year. Look at that selfie stick. Oh, we're going after Medjed? Okay. Okay, Ryuji. Sure. Nope, he doesn't. Among Us is so much fun. Are you not a good liar? Why? You have to play with people you know. Did you play with just randos? Yeah, I know you're a terrible liar, because
A world. If we can change.
you're too morally good. which is not a problem. Among Us is fun if you're with friends. You're welcome. Didn't have anything negative to say. You just have to show up in places. That's all.
Let's do it.
Be around other people and you'll survive. And then you don't have to say anything. 18. Oh, that's a cute photo. Candy photography. Yeah, it was a cute photo. Yeah, I play with just like a group of friends of mine that I know. And again, when I play games with other people, I play very chaotic. So most of the time, nobody knows if I'm actually the imposter or not, because I act like the imposter even when I'm not.
Oh!
Is this gonna be ER?
This man is a convicted criminal, yet you want to save him?
His guilt or innocence is for the courts to decide.
Oh, Remnant.
My only concern
You got friends.
is that he lives long enough to get there.
I can see that. I feel like you would rage quit just because you killed somebody you weren't supposed to.
Wow!
Which is an admirable trait, by the way. Both of you.
Well then.
Oh no! So you're also not good at reading liars either.
What? Tell me.
So that's how the game went for you? Oh my god, I voted for 2 innocent people. Guess I'll die.
Ugh, no way.
Digital Robin Hoods. Those are stupid in this game. I'm in the top 10 smartest kids in school. Aw, tell him happy birthday.
We were busy. It's not like I could focus on studying.
You were not
It's
busy,
not my fault
Ryuji.
my scores suck, right?
It's your fault.
You don't gotta throw the truth right in my face like that. Anyways, there's something more important here. Mishima.
You want to ask me something about the internet?
That's the best.
Right? Yep. I'm gonna be straight with you here. Do you know who Medjed is?
You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news about Medjed and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite the commotion. They started out as hackers of justice, but now
I hope he's having a good
for their
day.
own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjed. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut, no?
Dude.
Don't worry. I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well. Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
Mishima seems like the worst person at keeping secrets.
That was fruitless.
Wonder if anyone else got any info. No luck.
Medjed, huh? It seems like we won't be able to deal with them by ourselves.
Oh, I remember this dungeon that's coming up. It has the best boss theme.
I know summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day. Settle down. We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings. Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body. Well, this is inconvenient
Maybe not
for
tonight,
us too,
but...
you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly.
Well, I'm only playing this night, so we'll see. Oh yeah. Oh
Damn,
no, this
this
isn't
stuff's really not
JRPG.
going
That plays
so
out like
good.
Pokemon.
Clues on Medjed, huh?
I'll just add this.
Daytime. 19th is Priestess. Photo. Heck yeah, that's why I have a... Not even saying it. That's why I have a persona that looks like a mushroom top. Because this game...
Actually...
Because it's adult Pokemon. Oh, I'll show you.
But
not out of context. P. Be a real girl, Makoto. Hang out with people.
yes.
Makoto is the student council president. Her sister is the lead investigator at
Actually...
the police department in this... the lead agent in the police department in this crew. And now she's trying to break out of the societal standards of what that means. So she's trying to be a real girl.
That reminds me.
You're right.
Thank you very much.
Bam. Ooh. Yes. Good.
All right.
So basically, the closer you get to them makes combat much slicker and much easier when you actually get to the dungeons.
I'll see you later.
She was a sheltered girl.
Ah, you're back.
Oh, interesting. Well done.
So we still don't have any tangible clues.
Nope.
Hey!
I should write something.
Yeah, don't tell me what to do. Talking cat. I'm not insane or anything. Fortune, right? I do not have a fortune for someone. You're about to meet some of my favorite characters. Carolyn, Justine.
Hey, inmate!
Guy with a gigantic nose. Perfect. Beautiful. I do have a star confidant. You're only level 7. No. I need...
You certainly seem composed.
I love him.
Justine, you handle this.
No, you don't get to name the personas, and I just realized that.
These are the paths you have walked.
Because there are hundreds of them. What am am I looking for? Fortune? Huh. Art. Oh my god, because it is DLC. All my fortune personas are... I can. No, that takes 2 run-throughs because there are only a couple that only open in the second run-through.
This persona?
Ooh.
This persona?
It's 42. Oh my god, I don't actually have any. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that.
Time for some rehabilitation. Finished for now. Your turn, Caroline. Justine, you handle this. Justine, you lack patience. Time for some rehabilitation. Let's execute him. Let us begin the search. Finished for now? I'll take you in a hurry. Justine, you handle this. Read here.
Which Silky is what
These
I
are
just
the
got rid
paths
of.
you have walked. Is this what you want? A fee is required. This is your power.
I'm not doing 2 playthroughs on this. 100% to me, yeah. 100% runs of these games to me are just the social links and social stats, like becoming friends with everybody and maxing out my stats.
The inmate needs our you wish to perform an ex you wish to perform it. Now choose! Let us begin the search. You okay with this?
Yeah, I don't have a choice.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Decreases SP cost of support skills by half.
Will it gain new power? I want now for a rebirth.
Excuse. Refined gamer. Well, I said the first time you play on like gut instinct, but then like a year or 2 later, they do a second game where it's got more story, more everything, right? And you can go back and do the 100% run. So they know that there's a lot of stuff. She spins the thread of fate. They're all based on gods in different religions, by the way. Every single one of these. I'm drinking some pumpkin stuff. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. 2 rows, pumpkin.
Finished for now? Done already?
She smites everyone. These kids are gonna smite you.
No slacking off.
People only text me if we're getting to be closer friends. You're the one I need. And I'm following a guide to make sure that I do this right. Oh, I didn't realize there was a crossword I need to do. Yeah, it's the 19th? Okay. Sorry, I'll be back. Alright, see ya.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
A dandy mirror.
You.
Alright,
Hey, hey!
he'll be around. He's a friend of mine. Key. Yeah, so this game is a lot. But I like it because it's a lot. There's just so much to do. How's your night going, sir? Playing some Warcraft or just chilling? It's a lot.
All right.
I see.
But Persona 5, compared to the rest in the series, tends to give you more leeway and show you how to do things. 3 and 4, I haven't finished 3 because I feel like I always get sidetracked with it. But 4 felt monstrous because it is unforgiving. Hold on, I need to get in these girls' pictures. Hello? Oh, see? I'm right here. There you go. Creepy ass smiles. Anyway.
this?
What do I do? I think that's the point of it, is these people can't see what's going on around them. Because it's not like this in the rest of the Personas. This was a stylistic choice in this game.
Good evening.
Huh. Yeah. But I 100% think that's the point. Is any character with eyes is aware of what's going on around them and aware of like the injustices in their society.
Here we go. Is this? What shall we do?
Oh,
What?
see, when I play by myself, I play realistically. I don't play always chaotically. I have a moral compass.
What? What?
See? Open your mind to change, man.
That'd be helpful.
This girl.
All right.
Goodbye.
She's a weirdo. Yeah, so basically this boy has the power to change people's fates and
Seems
hearts.
you've got your share of problems, inmate. To think you would relax under such circumstances.
And that's the point of
Either
every
you're quite
Persona
bold
protagonist.
or quite foolish.
Is that you're a blank slate who can change the lives of the people around you.
Targeted by troublesome company. I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things. Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this.
Speaking of
After
creepy.
all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.
In Persona 4, one of the characters calls him the Nose multiple times. That's her only name for him.
I get sweaty just walking a little bit.
He's in every
How do you
Persona
think
game.
Medjed will
Maybe not
pounce on
one.
the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of the Phantom Thieves knows no bounds. I underestimated it, honestly. I wonder what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained? Or perhaps inconvenienced? Entertained, huh? A luxury for the uninvolved. I know they mean no ill intent, so this is what the public thinks. Oops, I don't have time for a conversation. My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately. Thank you for your valuable opinion. I'll see you around.
Catchy.
I don't get it.
It is summer vacation. Why am I still in school? Because it's Japan and it's
Hey, my phone
trimester.
was buzzing earlier. Who is this? Why does he know that you're a phantom thief? Is one of our teammates pulling a prank on you? Shouldn't you respond to it? You can't reply back? I don't know what this is all about, but we should probably...
Uh-oh. The music is so good in this, though. So yes, you're not seeing much of the dungeon crawling. Because I just finished the dungeon before this
Seems
save,
so.
by the way.
How were we found out?
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of us.
But it's a lot of
How would
build-up.
he have known all these details with just that?
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
Hey, is it that easy to look at someone else's chat log?
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Why is he getting an error when he tries to reply?
Perhaps the receiving end doesn't exist.
That's possible?
Don't ask me everything.
No, but if you don't do...
I told you that I don't know much about it.
You have to build the bonds with the people you're in the
Might
party
this be
with
what is referred to as hacking?
to make the dungeons easier.
Then, does that mean this guy's a hacker?
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
It's good. There is a lot going on, and it's overwhelming, and I think that's why people steered clear of it for a long time.
I don't really get it.
But 5 made it more
Is this
streamlined.
person
But
Medjed?
it's one of the best
I doubt
JRPG
it,
stories out there right now.
Considering he says
The
he wants
Persona
to
series.
deal with them. That is.
But you gotta treat it
even
like
if
you're
we
watching
take
a
his
Netflix
words for
series
face value.
that you're a part of.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort.
Oh, for sure. They'll still fight with you.
That wouldn't be good.
The I've prepared the necessary tool
But
part.
they're not
makes
going to be
no
as
sense.
strong as they can be. And
this just be
once
a
you
prank?
see combat,
He
if I
knows
can't
an
get to it
awful
now,
lot
maybe
for
I'll
it to
play
be a
this like
prank.
1 or 2 days a week.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
But I don't want to spoil it.
If
This
he
is
wanted to
a
report
huge
us,
game with
I
spoilers.
think he would have done it already.
He must have some sort of objective of his own. He
But
did
the
offer
nicer
us a
you
deal
are
after
to them,
all.
and
I'm
the
certain he'll
closer they
contact us
become to
again.
you, they do things for you
There's
in
no
battle.
telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if
Like
we
you
stay
get
together.
poison, one of them will smack
something
you to get the
happens,
poison out
we
of
can
you.
act at
Like
once.
you're about to get a
Yeah.
critical hit, one of them will
So,
actually take
somewhere
that critical
we can
hit
wait
for
and
you.
hide for long hours.
So you can
How
still
about
win, but it's
one?
harder. Yeah.
Oh. What's with the big group?
Good evening. We
For-
were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
So in 4, the social links with your party were the ones that were the most important because they would help you in battle and do all that stuff. In 5, all of your social links will help you in battle and make battles look, you know, cinematically better and make them so much easier. So it's important to become friends with people and to do more to increase your chances of making the battle easier by learning about the townspeople. And I find that concept of this game fascinating. And it's something I would like to do in my game in a very limited capacity, but similar. So that's why I'm fascinated with this.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
It's not necessarily about like what party members are your favorite in the battle. It's more a matter of what can they do for you the more you get to know them. Like it's an interesting dynamic. Like, and it makes you get very close with everyone in this town and everyone that you know. And then by the end of this, you're like, you're all so nice. You're all so good. Like the teacher in my classroom, right? I've almost finished hers because I have to in this run. She is yeah. You find out that she's a maid service that comes and pretends to be subservient to you at night, and when she realizes that you're one of her students, it freaks her out, but she's like, you don't tell people about this. I will make sure you can like sleep in class or you can do other things in class, which gives you another time slot of the day to do things in this game, which has limited time slots. So there's always like something important to do.
She's our student council president.
Nijima.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. A student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you. This old man will get going and leave you kids be. All right, the store's all yours.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website.
Yeah, it's different.
They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves. Medjed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so.
It plays on the concept of you're only as good as the people around you, and I think that's really cool in an RPG that most games don't do.
Oh, come on. It's in English.
Let me see.
You want somebody
The
to
Phantom
die
Thieves
for you?
remain silent
Be friends
on
with them.
question.
Like,
This proves that we are just.
and that's what
People
Persona
in
is.
Japan, wake
And
up.
that's why I like this
You
series.
must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
What? That's bullshit!
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions.
It's not like most games where it's just like, I was wronged by somebody, I'm going to join your party. Okay, do I know anything about you? No, let's go, let's fight evil. Right? It's interesting. It's multiple concepts at once. But creates a cohesive story where you feel bad about finishing because you're not going to see these characters. It's legitimately like, it's like the TV show Lost. It's like Game of Thrones. Like, it's just, you get invested in these characters. More so than the story.
We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
What does that all mean?
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Confiscation of possessions,
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Why the hell are we being singled out?
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
That's complete bullshit!
Talk about a troublesome organization that we've been targeted by.
Isn't there anything we can do?
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
That's why I was saying you'd
so
probably like
what's
this
letter
series.
about?
It's very
Don't need any more
character driven.
trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this.
No, I love him though.
Calling card.
Anything else in there? Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Could it have been Alibaba?
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool. Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
What the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba.
I love Ans though.
Let's brace ourselves and stand by. In case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
Her voice actress is amazing. All these voice actors are amazing. Mishima.
He can look forward to whatever he wants. We have no means of striking back against Medjed. We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do something.
I get that. But this is a hidden gem. So, and even the creators have said, because of how long it is, they don't expect somebody to beat it in a month or a week. And the creators have said, treat it like a TV show. Where you come in, you binge watch it for a while, and then you leave. And then you come back to it. That's why their graphics are always so anime. Because, like, we don't expect everyone to finish this at once. Like, which is fascinating, and that's actually kind of cool to me. So the mentality is to pick it up when you want. I haven't played this in like 3 months, but I've been wanting to 100% it. I'm gonna move forward a couple more days. I'm on the 20th.
I should write something.
Oh!
But yeah, it's interesting.
If you try to save both
I said
of Mother
5 is the
and
most.
baby, you lose them both. Or I could save them both.
Oh, the minute you beat a boss,
You need to trust me.
you can kind of like hang on because then it's just story segment for a while. So like the boss is like the season finale. 5 is probably the most accessible. 4 is hard. I still haven't beaten 3, and I'm waiting for that to come out on Steam because 3 might be the most difficult. But yeah, you think of like every boss as like a season finale.
Okay. Well then.
And that he's yelling at you like an anime protagonist.
Good morning.
Got nothing.
I see. Hey, your phone's buzzing. It's just Ryuji. Ryuji again? He just never shuts up, does he?
Morgana's such a jerk. There's actually points where the teacher will throw chalk at you, which is part of the 100% run, where you can miss it and then you get charm points if you miss it. So you have to like keep save spamming to make it work. But this game responds to you being on your phone.
So it really was from this guy. Tell him. We need the name of the target.
Interesting. Oh shit.
So he threatened you, then just took off? Sakura? I feel like I've heard that name before. In any case, we should let everyone know about this.
We're gonna get reported if we don't do this? What the hell?
Futaba Sakura?
Wasn't Sakura?
It's Boss's last name!
Uh-huh.
Does he have any family?
Does he?
For reals? How laid back are you? Wouldn't you normally be introduced at least? I mean, you are living at his place.
Well,
Right.
his situation does make things difficult.
Calling card was delivered to Boss's house. It'd be more natural to assume this is all.
Also, if I went to high school and I had plaid pants like that, I feel like it would have been so much happier than the khakis I had to wear to my school.
One of the reasons for that is because Alibaba mentioned nothing about which Futaba Sakura. Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough. That makes sense. I believe it's adequate for us to think that this is the doing of someone close by.
I see.
I don't know how Alibaba got a hold of his smartphone information. However, since he's ordering us through chat, I do feel as though he's
Rude.
taunting us.
I went to private school my
You
entire
mean
life.
This might just.
That's why I wear shorts and a t-shirt any chance I
I
get.
mean, look at his demands. Pay me if you don't want me to leak who you really are. That I'd understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
So we're being tested.
Regardless, I think we should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once. That's probably for the best. There's nothing else we can do at the moment, and Chief might have an idea on what this is about too. I'll check the school's roster just in case.
We must make sure Boss doesn't figure out who we are. We'll have to go about this cautiously.
Alright. Might call it quits here. Well, when I get a chance. He's smoking in his own restaurant. I want to meet Futaba.
Why do you know about that? It's got nothing to do with you. I'm going home. Make sure you lock up the place.
Alright, Sojiro.
Looks like it's a hit.
So you walked out like, peace, losers. So you find information about these people and find out who they are and what they're doing in order to get to the dungeons. So it's actually, it's cool. It's like a mystery a little bit. And that's how the Persona series operates, as a mystery, which is really cool in a RPG. It's a little linear, but creates a cool story.
I should write something.
Alright, I'm gonna call it quits there. I might be back later, otherwise, mañana, if you're up for it. Yeah, this game is a lot of everything. It's like the best of all those things, too. If you're around tomorrow, I will do more Divinity. If you would like. But until then, thank you for chatting. We'll talk later. Yeah, I know you are. Bless your heart. I'm gonna wear it out until it's not as negative. Alright. Oh, you. Alright. We'll talk later. See ya.